Gates versus Musk. Rich man, dead kids. It's apparently that simple for Bill Gates in looking at the harm he says Elon Musk has done to the most vulnerable people. In an interview with the Financial Times, Gates criticized Musk for what he described as a role in dismantling the US Agency for International Development, or USAID. Here is the quote, one of them. The picture of the world's richest man killing the world's poorest children is not a pretty one. Gates went on to say he'd love for him, Elon Musk, to go in and meet the children that have now been infected with HIV because he cut American aid that had been going to a hospital in Mozambique. USAID is the primary US government agency responsible for administering civilian foreign aid. The mission to support nutrition, emergency food, maternal and child health, clean water, education, and crisis responses in countries facing extreme poverty or conflict. According to Gates, removing or weakening that kind of infrastructure, especially in areas where children are in desperate need, has deadly consequences. We know Elon Musk has responded, posting this on his X platform. It's short, but to the point. He says Gates is a huge liar, and then a bunch of trolls underneath agreed. This is not Gates' first time speaking out against Musk. Back in January, he gave this warning. We'll put up the quote. It's really insane that Musk can destabilize the political situations in countries. I think in the US, foreigners aren't allowed to give money. Other countries maybe should adopt safeguards to make sure super rich foreigners aren't distorting their elections. Gates says his charitable organization, the Gates Foundation, will spend an estimated $200 billion over the next 20 years. It will officially close its doors in 2045. So I'll give you the floor, Cenk. What do you make of this? Two billionaires going at it, more lopsided, Gates going after Musk.
Yeah, so we put up this poll at the beginning of the show on TYT.com, obviously beginning of the show 6 o'clock Eastern every day. Which billionaire do you prefer, Bill Gates or Elon Musk? And Gates is crushing it at 100% to 0%. So that one, so because the reason I did that poll is I'm not surprised, of course, that Elon Musk is despised these days, and certainly by the left. But Bill Gates used to take a lot of flack back in the day, and I remember there was a part of the left that said, there should be no billionaires, he's a billionaire, and so that by definition is a bad thing, et cetera. And I've defended Bill Gates in the past. And by the way, everybody's human. I know, there's other issues about Bill Gates that might be disastrous. I don't know, right? But I do know that he's been trying to give away his wealth, and now he's expediting it. So in 20 years, they're going to give away $200 billion. So do I prefer a guy who's going to give away $200 billion, as imperfect as he is, or a guy who gets into government, pretends that he's going to help people, fires a whole bunch of innocent average Americans, that didn't do anything wrong, cuts aid to kids with malaria, et cetera, as Bill Gates is pointing out, that's true. And then now is expecting hundreds of billions of dollars in government contracts for himself. I mean, he's vying for Golden Dome, and there's a story that his companies might get it. And Golden Dome is a total boondoggle. It's never gonna work. It's some BS space laser program that Trump thinks, if they have Iron Dome in Israel, why can't we have Golden Dome? Because Israel's a tiny country and America's gigantic. It makes all the difference in the world. It would, even if it could work, it would bankrupt us. But meanwhile, Elon will make hundreds of billions of dollars. Gee, I wonder why he gave $250 million to Donald Trump. Because it was a good investment. So which one is better these days? Yeah, I mean, at least Elon's doing electric vehicles, but overall, and I love fairest show in America, but overall, I think it's a no-brainer. I think Bill Gates is right about this. What do you think, Sharon?
I agree with you, and it's wrong to do this. I don't know what's in his head, but I think it really bothered him, this negative image that began perhaps around his divorce from Melinda Gates. I think he cares. I think he wants to leave a legacy. I genuinely think he cares about certain things and causes. But yeah, I'm not surprised by the poll either. I prefer the guy who took the pie in the face years ago and kept on signing checks for people who are less fortunate. That's just how I see it. I think it's fairly simple.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.